Ever wondered how much time you spend blinking in a year? Or why flamingos are pink? Have you ever pondered over how many breaths you take in a day? Or what causes the ocean to be salty? What about the number of languages spoken worldwide? Or the tallest mountain in the solar system? The world is filled with fascinating facts and figures that can boggle your mind. So are you ready to delve into the realm of the unknown? Stay tuned to find out these answers and more in this collection of quick short facts. Did you know a crocodile can't stick its tongue out? Yes, that's right. Crocodiles have a membrane that holds their tongue in place on the roof of their mouth, so it doesn't move. This makes it impossible for them to stick it outside their narrow mouths. Quite an unusual fact, isn't it? Let's dive deeper into the animal kingdom. Have you ever wondered why flamingos are pink? Well, you can attribute their signature color to their diet. Flamingos feast on brine shrimp and blue-green algae, which are rich in pigments called carotenoids. These pigments give flamingos their distinctive pink hue. Moving on to our buzzing friends, the bees. It's a common belief that bees die after they sting, but did you know this is only true for honeybees? When a honeybee stings, its stinger, which is barbed, gets stuck in the skin of its victim. As the bee tries to fly away, it leaves behind not only its stinger but also part of its abdomen and digestive tract, ultimately leading to its death. Quite a self-sacrifice, isn't it? Now let's talk about the fastest animal on the planet. No, it's not the cheetah, but the peregrine falcon. While cheetahs are the fastest animals on land, peregrine falcons take the crown overall. These birds of prey can reach speeds of over 200 miles per hour during their hunting stoop, a high-speed dive to catch prey. Ever heard of the immortal jellyfish? This unique creature has an astonishing ability to revert its cells back to their earliest form and grow anew, effectively rendering it biologically immortal. However, they can still die from disease or predation. And finally, let's talk about elephants. These gentle giants have the longest pregnancy of all mammals, carrying their young for a whopping 22 months before giving birth. That's almost 2 years. So, animals are not just fascinating to watch, they are full of surprises too. Do you know how many times a human heart beats in a day? It's astounding. Let's dive into the realm of numbers and statistics. The human heart, an engine of life, beats approximately 100,000 times in a single day. This translates to an astonishing 35 million times in a year. Over an average lifespan of 75 years, your heart would have thumped nearly 2.5 billion times. Quite a workout, don't you think? But let's not stop at the human body. How about our home, Earth? Did you know that Earth is traveling around the sun at an average speed of 67,000 miles per hour? That's almost 100 times the speed of a bullet shot from a gun. In a year, we travel approximately 590 million miles around our star. And speaking of stars, let's delve into the universe. It is estimated that there are around 2 trillion galaxies in the observable universe. Each of these galaxies is home to hundreds of billions of stars. Doing the math, that's an estimated total of 1 septillion stars, or a 1 followed by 24 zeros. Now let's shift our focus to something small yet mind-boggling: a single grain of sand. There are roughly 7 quintillion 500 quadrillion grains of sand on all the beaches on Earth. That's a 7 followed by 18 zeros. To give you a perspective, that's more than the number of stars in the universe. Lastly, let's talk about numbers themselves. The largest number with a name is a googolplex. It's a 1 followed by a googol of zeros. A googol, by the way, is a 1 followed by 100 zeros. Just imagine the magnitude of googolplex. The world of numbers and statistics is truly fascinating, with figures that can make your mind spin. From our own bodies to the far reaches of the universe, the scale of things is truly astounding. As you can see, numbers can be quite astonishing. History isn't always about wars and politics. Sometimes it's downright strange. Let's delve into some of the more peculiar aspects of our past. Did you know, for instance, that the Great Fire of London in 1666 ended up helping to eradicate the Black Plague? The fire destroyed the habitats of the rats that were spreading the disease, contributing to the end of the epidemic. How about this? During World War II, the British intelligence agency, MI9, created a special edition of the Monopoly board game to help prisoners of war escape. The The games contained real money, maps, compasses, and other tools hidden inside. Or consider the curious case of the dancing plague of 1518. In Strasbourg, France, a woman began dancing fervently in the street. Within a week, 34 others had joined her, and by the end of the month, the dancing mob had grown to around 400. The reason for this bizarre occurrence remains a mystery to this day. Did you ever hear about the time when Australia waged war against emus? In 1932, the Great Emu War was fought in Campion, Western Australia. Farmers requested military assistance to cull the emu population that was destroying their crops. However, the emus proved too difficult to round up, and the operation was deemed a failure. And in the spirit of unusual historical facts, let's not forget that carrots weren't always orange. They were originally purple or white. The orange variety, as we know it today, was cultivated by Dutch growers in the 17th century. History, as it turns out, can be stranger than fiction. Well, who would have thought that the world we live in is so full of surprises? Let's take a moment to reflect on the fascinating journey we've embarked on today. We've discovered astonishing animal facts, like how dolphins sleep with one eye open, and the remarkable reality that kangaroos can't walk backward. We've delved into mind-boggling numbers and statistics, where we learned that a whopping 95% of the ocean remains unexplored, and the human brain is composed of nearly 100 billion neurons. We've also unearthed unusual historical facts, such as the existence of a war that lasted just 40 minutes. These intriguing tidbits of knowledge just go to show how wonderfully diverse and endlessly interesting our world is. It's brimming with peculiarities and oddities, waiting for us to uncover them. Remember, there's always something new to learn, and the world never ceases to amaze. Stay curious.